fucking morning, guys. I hope you're having a great morning. The day is starting off awesome. Today we're gonna have a great fucking day. The day is what you make it. So let's make it incredible. So today we're gonna train shoulders. So today's shoulder workout, we're gonna be supersetting, which is one of my favorite ways to train. Supersetting is the shit. As long as the gym's not too busy, and someone doesn't take your fucking machine right in the middle of your superset, that's a fucking bitch, right? So I like to do it on days when the gym's not too busy, and I like to pick exercises that aren't fucking on the other side of the gym. So depending on the way your gym is set up, I don't know. But anyway, here's what we're doing. So for shoulders, we're gonna start with shoulder presses, right? Which I think you guys know is mostly front delts. It does hit the side and a little bit of the rear, but is probably, I would say, about 70 to 80% front delts. So we're gonna start with shoulder presses, and then we're gonna go right on to barbell front raises, which is all front delts. So the superset, we're gonna start with 20 reps, and we're gonna do a warm-up that doesn't count. The warm-up could be for 20 reps, but then the first set is 20 fucking reps, and you need to be struggling to get that 20 reps. It shouldn't be easy. Every set should be a fucking struggle. So you're gonna go right from shoulder presses to front raises, 20 and 20. Now your delts are gonna be on fucking fire. You just did 40 reps in a row. Now there's no rest between those two sets. Supersets, you don't rest. You go from one to the other. Hopefully, what I do is I grab the barbell and I bring it over to where the machine is, or the Smith machine, or the free weight, or the dumbbells. However the fuck you want to do presses is up to you. You need to decide what works best, what gives you the best bump and the best contraction, and what you feel is the most productive for your body. But as you guys know, you gotta constantly mix it up. You can't do the same exact shit every time. Mix that shit up. So going straight from military presses, shoulder presses, right to front raises, we are gonna do 5 fucking sets. 5 sets, not including the warm-up. All right, front delts, thrashed. So now we're gonna go to side delts, which is my favorite part of the shoulder. Getting those shoulders fucking wide. Shoulders can never be too wide. The wider your shoulders, the smaller your fucking waist. So that's why I'm obsessed with having the biggest fucking shoulders, to make my waist look as small as possible. So the superset is gonna be side dumbbell laterals, standing, supersetted with barbell upright rows, okay? Now, as you guys know, upright rows are usually used for traps, and that's when your grip is narrow. So when you have a narrow grip and you're pulling it up, you're mostly hitting your traps. Now, as you widen the grip and you go to shoulder width and you pull it up, then you're hitting the side delt. Now, obviously, the traps are still gonna be involved, but it's mostly side delt. So that superset, same thing, starting with 20 reps, 20 and 20, no break, and we're gonna do 5 sets, pyramid all the way down to 12 reps. So when I say that, I assume you guys realize that it's something like 20, 16, 14, 12, and 12, right? So that's kind of, you raise the weight every time, the reps go down, and that's the rep range. It doesn't have to be exact. Example, if you're doing 20 rep side laterals, let's say, and you get to 20, and you still got more in you, then you keep fucking going. You don't stop at 20 because Rich Piana said do 20. You gotta go to failure every fucking set. So if you're at 20 and you can keep going, you keep going. If you get 26, that's fucking great. You just know the next set you need to raise it a little bit higher to get in that range. But you don't stop exactly on the numbers. The numbers don't mean shit. I'm just giving you a guideline to follow. Now I hope everyone realizes that. So that is the second exercise, and again, it's 5 sets. So now your fronts and your sides are fucking demolished. So we got rears. So on the rear delts, we're gonna go to the cables, and we're gonna do cable rear laterals. So this exercise, I feel, is one of the best to really isolate the rear delts and just keep it solely in the rear delts. The pec deck, most people get their back and their traps involved. So on the cables, you gotta chest up, lean back, and squeeze every rep and isolate those side delts. Now, I'm sorry, isolate those rear delts. So that's gonna be supersetted with seated rows pulling the bar up high, so seated high rows. And what I do is I pull it to the chin. So instead of pulling it to the sternum, as you can see, I pull it to the chin, and you guys can see it's hitting my rear delts. I'm using my rear delts and my traps to pull that weight. And the grip is gonna be shoulder width. So we're not gonna use the close grip handle, we're gonna use a shoulder width grip, and we're gonna pull it to the chin. So we're gonna go a little heavier on these and start with 16 and go all the way down to 12 reps. So a little bit heavier weight on these, and you wanna make sure you stretch and squeeze, and again, there's no rest between the two exercises. Now, between supersets, I want you to rest 2 minutes. So between each superset, you rest 2 minutes. And now we have the last exercise, we're gonna hit traps, all right? This is a great fucking trap superset. We're gonna go to the Smith machine. This is preferable for this superset. You're gonna start with shrugs to the front, shoulder width grip. So shrugs to the front, shoulder width grip. We're gonna start with 30 reps. Now I notice on shrugs, I can do high reps with heavy weight. I really can't see the point of doing 8 reps with shrugs, because I guarantee if you only get 8 reps, those 8 reps are shitty. They're not gonna be good quality reps. You need to go all the way up, hold it and squeeze it at the top, get full range of motion. So, if you're doing them right, then you're gonna be able to do, high reps with heavy weight. So we're gonna do 30 reps, and that's gonna be supersetted with behind the back shrugs. Now these were one of Lee Haney's favorite exercises. Lee Haney had some of the most tremendous traps, as you guys know. Some of you out there are like, who the fuck is Lee Haney? So remember, I'm an old man, what the fuck? Anyway, so rear shrugs from behind work best on a Smith machine. The reason being is you can lean forward and get your ass out of the way, so when you pull the weight up, your ass isn't there. If you do them on a free weight, you're gonna be hitting your ass every rep, and it's not gonna work if you've ever tried it. Smith machine, you kick your feet back, you lean forward slightly, and now you can go all the way up and shrug. And the thing that Lee Haney said that stuck in my fucking head, I had a conversation with him the year I won the California. He was the guest poser, and we were backstage, and this is 1998, long fucking time ago. But we were talking about training and so forth, and he said to me, where are your traps? Are they in front of you or behind you? Think about it. Your traps are actually behind you. Your traps go all the way down the middle of your back. And when you see someone from the side, if they have great traps, which I'm not saying I necessarily do, but you'll see the traps, actually the muscle is behind you. It's on top and behind, not in front. So what he said is, doesn't it make sense to do shrugs from behind the back? The muscle is behind. And I'm like, holy shit, like that makes fucking sense, right? So, it is on top, and pulling up, you are pulling up and working, the upper, but if you go behind and you lean a little bit forward, then you're working a little bit further down on the back. So this is an exercise that many people don't do. How many times do you see people doing shrugs behind the back? Very, very seldom. But it's a great exercise, and he believed 100% that it was much more productive doing it from behind than in front. And I believe it is too, but it is a little more difficult and a little awkward. But it's a great fucking exercise. Fucking try it, give it a try. And this superset, your traps are gonna be on fire. So we're gonna do 5 sets of shrugs front, 5 sets of rear, so that's 10 sets altogether. And there's no rest. You do the fronts, and then you hop over the bar and do the rears, rest 2 minutes, add some more fucking weight, on and on. And this workout is gonna be an incredible workout. You guys are gonna be pumped as fuck. You're gonna be sore the next day. And hopefully you guys will learn to incorporate some of these exercises that I added, because I think some of them are new ones or something you've never seen or heard of. Maybe not. I hope you have a great fucking workout, and I hope to fuck you guys are still doing vacuums, you're still stretching, you're still, what am I leaving out, baby? Feeder motherfucking workouts. That's the most important motherfucker, is feeders. And I think I've done 3 videos on feeders, and I swear to God I need to do more. People come to me and ask me the same questions, and my answer to them is feeders. And I know for a fact that they are not gonna fucking do them. I know it, I know it. I know they're gonna look at me and say, oh really? And they're gonna ask questions. Are they gonna go to Big 5 and buy 15-pound dumbbells and fucking do feeders every night before they go to bed? No, they're not. And people, I urge you to just try it. I'm not marketing anything because I don't sell dumbbells. So believe me, when I'm telling you this, I swear to you, this is one of the most incredible tools you can use in building your body, is adding feeder workouts every single night before you go to bed. You do it for a month, you're gonna see the results. You're gonna see the results in a couple days. And you're seriously gonna be like, holy fuck, this is unbelievable. So guys, please, feeder workouts. Arms, shoulders, for forearms. You know, you could do it for chest, you could do it for traps. I'm currently doing it for calves. You could even do it for quads. You know, you can make it work. But ideally, shoulders and arms it works so incredibly. It's amazing how much that body part will come up. So, you know, it's funny, I see guys in the gym, and there was a guy we saw at Powers recently. You're probably watching this video, bro. And this guy he's a bodybuilder, he has a great physique, and he looks great. And he has his strongest body part is his shoulders. He has huge fucking shoulders. And his arms, therefore, look a little weak. So I went up to him, and, you know him, I talk to him once in a while, and I said, bro, let me give you some advice, and please take it. Like, I'm just trying to help you. And I told him about feeders. I said, you need to do feeder workouts for your arms. Just try it. And, you know, if he brought his fucking arms up to match his shoulders,
I'm a corpse.
Perfection, perfect symmetry. You know, the guy looks great. He's growing like a weed, and he's, you know, going to be competing this year. And that little tiny tip will make all the difference in the world in his physique. So anyway, guys, that's enough for today. And I hope you guys have a great fucking workout. And I will join you guys tomorrow. We will fucking kill it together.